Boys and girls, welcome to Going Guitar. First, I just want to highlight the great guitar here from Anchor Guitars. This is fire if you want to have one of these. I use them regularly here on Going Guitar. Then check out Anchor Guitars, Going Guitar 10. That is the word you can use to get 10% off Going Guitar 10, 10% off of a great deal on Anchor Guitars. Now let's go into this cool tutorial here from Bryce Savage. It's Catching Feelings. All right, you know who Bryce is? From Netflix, that's the same guy. So we're gonna look into this cool song. Has his DNA all over it. 4 chords, it goes in the same way pretty much through the entire song. So let's do it together. Cape on first, as you can see, that's the best setup for us. That way it will match with the sound. If you don't have any cape on, then skip it. Use the same chords and what I'm gonna teach you, and it will sound a little bit darker, but still will be the absolute best and easiest way to handle the song. So if you have any, put that on the first fret, this capo, and let's go through the chords needed for the song. We're gonna start with A minor first. So A minor goes open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. Then we have F. We have 2 versions of F, depending on if you're gonna play just a strumming pattern or if you're gonna play that melody, cool melody built into the strumming. So therefore we have 2 different versions. The first one is this bar chord. So you're going to place the index finger on the first fret, you push down all strings there. Then you need to add 3rd A, 3rd D, and 2nd G. And you use this preferably when you just play the strumming pattern, okay? But then if you want to play this cool melody built into the strumming, I demonstrated that in the introduction of the tutorial, then you will go with this version, okay? It's enough to just hold a 3rd fret D string, 2nd G, and 1st B. Okay, it's basically F major 7, but you will work around that with this 1st fret E, and that will be the F chord. So anyway, skip that technical stuff. That is the grip F. Now let's go into the next 3rd chord, which is the C. And C goes 3rd A, 2nd D, open G, 1st B, and open E. And 4th and final is the G6 at 11, a long name for a very simple chord. Looks like C pretty much. You have the 3rd fret E string, 2nd A, open D, open G, 1st B, and open E. So you just move up these 2 fingers to this position. All right, so there you have the chord progression in that order: A minor, F, C, and the G6. All right, so let's start with the bass melody, how the song actually starts. And it goes like this. Okay, so if you want to have that part, you can have it. Now it's A minor first. You're going to play open A, then 2nd D, then open G, and short little pause, and then comes the 2nd D. So F part goes like this. So it's 1st fret in the E string, in the bass, then 3rd A, then 2nd D, a short pause, and then back to 3rd A. Then C. So it's 3rd A, open G, 1st B, short pause, and then back to open G. And finally the G is 3rd E in the bass, open D, open G, pause, and then back to open D. Alright, so there you have the melody like this. Alright, so that's the first melody. Then we have the second melody, which is actually the thing that is dominant here, what you hear. And it goes like this. For for A minor, and then it continues in the same way for F and C, like this. And it changes slightly for the G6. So the A minor part first, you're gonna hit the open A string together with first B, then open high E, then first high E, then first B, then open high E, and first B. So. Then you continue in the same way with F. Now, the bass note is the only thing that changes here. So you have, instead of the open A, you play the 3rd fret D string. This note, okay? And you play that simultaneously with the first B. And then just continues in its own way. So. And then you go to the C. Now the new bass note is on the 3rd fret A string. Played in the same way with the rest, so. And then what changes is the end here of the G6. The bass note now is a 3rd fret E string. You're gonna start in the same way, so. And then. So you play now 3rd fret E string in the bass together with first B. Then open high E. Then first high E. Then back to open high E. Then 3rd B. And first B. That's the end of it. So, one round of melody goes like this, slowly. Alright. Now, you can add this clap to it, which I like to do. And in every chord, you hit it twice, okay? So, you gotta do it like this. For A minor. So you hit that kick first, and when I play this, I actually hold the full chord as long as I can, as much as I can, and I pick that full chord from the first kick. Not only the open A and first B when it comes to just the melody. That's the most important strings, but if you can add the full chord to it, the full grip, and pick the strings in between. So I pretty much pick the A, D, G, and B. At least the A and B, and then maybe both D and G, but maybe, or just one. But still, I try to get full as much as possible from the actual chord. That is what I'm trying to say. So pick that first, and then open high E, and then between that open high E and the first high E comes the first clap. So. That is how it goes. So between the open and first, that is where the clap, the first one lands. So. And then the second clap, that replaces the second to last note. In this case, it's the open high E string. That open high E string, that will be replaced by the clap if you choose to go with the clap. So it goes like this slowly. And then you finish off with that 1st fret B string. So that means, again, 2 claps, and try to get as much as possible from the first chord when the first kick goes. Okay, and the same follows with the next 2 chords, F and C. Now, you're gonna play again as much as possible from the actual chord. So for F, I play the D, also the G, and the 1st fret B. Same case with the C. I pick pretty much 4 strings here in the start. So A, D, G, and B string from the actual chord. And for G, I play pretty much the bass string and then the D, G, and B string. That will replace that 3rd fret B that I actually played because I had a clap on the that will be 1 round. So slowly 1 round, and then standard tempo 1 round. That's what I'm gonna show you. Let's do it. So there you have the cool melody. Now we have all that behind us. Let's just focus on just basic string pattern. Now you hold the full chords A minor, F with the bar chord, C, and the G6 like this. So what you're gonna play now is down, up, clap, down to start with. So down, up, clap, down, a short pause, and then down, clap, down. So down, up, clap, down, down, clap, down. 1 per chord. So down, up, clap, down, down, clap, down, F. And that, my friends, is how you handle Bryce Savage's song, Catching Feelings. Try to catch them. I have them here for you. Wow. Just kidding, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I do my best to give you the coolest songs ever if you are a Bryce Savage fan. And I hope you will enjoy this tutorial and learn this song. If you have other songs you want to learn, hit me a comment. I wait for them. I put them on the list. And for Wednesdays, we have this cool thing happening where it's your day, your songs, guys. We have Wish Wednesday. I bring up 1 or 2 every Wednesday, and yeah, could be your song. So give it a shot. Leave me a comment what you think about this tutorial. Maybe if you want to learn another song. And yeah, see you soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Next time, play tuned.